Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to another Q&A Thursday. Which, remember, Q&A Thursdays are recorded on Wednesday, but for this particular time, it is being recorded at 4:58 a.m. on Thursday, just because my Wednesday was so crazy. So, let's jump right into the questions, guys. So, first thing I want to talk about. Actually, I'm gonna start and end the Q&A with this. All right. Illustrated Kyrie. So we were talking about this, and the first thing I'm going to say is, if you don't have an illustrated Kyrie and you really want one, I understand, because a lot of people have come in saying, oh no, I'm gonna lose my wallet because I have to pull for her. You don't have to pull for her. You have to remember we have other medals. I mean, we have Piglet, we got Pooh. If you have Rax, you can do a lot of different combinations. Now, there is no other medal currently in the game that will give you a 3 boost up, heal you, and last an entire turn. There are other medals that kind of give you at different intervals, but that's just, you know, that's just that. The other thing that I want everyone to understand is, this is something we realized last night during the stream. Well, earlier this morning in the stream, or a couple hours ago, whatever. We realized that the reason why this medal is here now, and the reason why they made it 10 pull and 2,500 jewels, is I think that we were never really explained by Square Enix that epic medals carnivals, all epic medal carnivals are going to be 10. Okay, even the ones we got like a week ago, the Terra and Ventus and Aqua, I think was in there too. Sora and Pals, all those were deals. They said deal on it. So because they said deal, those were 5 pulls. I think if we ever see epic medal carnival, if we ever see those words, we need to understand that they are going to be 10 pull no matter what. That's just how Square Enix has decided to do it. But of course, they didn't tell us about it. Now, the other reason is we do have Proud Mode coming. I honestly believe that we will be getting Proud Mode on Monday, because that's why we have that downtime, maintenance downtime. In Proud Mode, you can only use, I think it's all around, but you can only use gilded medals most of the time. So Illustrated Kyrie, who is a staple in everyone who has her in their Keyblades, you're gonna have to have her gilded to even be able to use her. I think that they are giving us, and I don't want to say it this way. I don't want to say they're giving us a chance, but basically there are a lot of people in the game who do have the financial capacity to gild this medal, and this is their opportunity to do it. I can't do it. We did the math. It's going to cost me $1,000 to gild her. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not pulling. And thankfully, I already have one, so I'm happy for that. But that's what it's for. I mean, that's what this offer is for right now. This offer is geared towards the people who can afford to spend $1,000 to gild her now, to have her ready for Proud Mode. Same thing as those. What was that deal we had recently? The deal where we had there it is. Yeah, the New Year's deals. The New Year's deals where we had Cloud, SDG, Aqua, it was Ventus and Terra, right? Yeah, so those deals, and again, it said deal at the end, okay? I think that the way that Square Enix is thinking in this game now is they're thinking, if we put deal at the end of something in a banner, it's going to be 5 pulls. If we put Epic Metal Carnival, if we put the Carnival name, if like EMC, if it's an EMC, it's going to be 10 pulls. I think that's just how they've decided to do it. But again, they never told us that that's what they decided. But yeah, I mean, same thing. the Terra one before, if you had the money to pull for Terra to guild him, then you can use him in proud mode. I was really tempted to try and do it, but it was too much money. Too much money, guys. Anyway, so that's my 2 cents about the Illustrator Kyrie banner. Again, guys, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy that it's a Temple Mercy. Also, we need to understand that the medals that are currently in here, they are probably going to be part of High Score Challenge, but we're going to talk about that later. Anyway, let's talk about the first question. First question comes from Endless Shadow. Would you play multiplayer of KHUX with us when it comes out? Of course I will. We don't know how it's going to come out. We don't know if it's going to be party specific. We don't know if it's going to be where you like jump into a big waiting room and just make up a party. I don't know if they're going to bring friend mode in, a friend system into the gameplay, but they are definitely pushing the fact that it is real-time multiplayer. Real-time multiplayer on a turn-based game can get really, really weird because you're not waiting on the monster, you're waiting on your fellow players. So it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm really looking forward to it, and of course I will love to play with players. If we can set up a friend system and then make like little campaign groups and stuff like that, I would love it. Next question comes from Ananke. Question: should I save some adamantite or should I upgrade Starlight Blade? And I don't use the Starlight. If you don't use it, I recommend that you don't do it. For me personally, right before, and if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that like a couple of days, I think it was like 3 days, 3 days before Moogle of Glory came out, I went ahead and I used up all of my orichalcum and I used up my orichalcum, I used up my adamantite ore, I used up everything to level all my other keyblades up. And then Mog came out and I'm like and that's why for the longest time I didn't have the Moogle of Glory. And I still don't know how to use it very good actually. But anyway, that's why for the longest time I was not using that because it was like, but yeah, if you're not using the Keyblade, if you don't have the metals to put into the Keyblade, there's no point in you wasting your orichalcum if you don't have that much of it. Next question comes from MBK Pew. The question I had earlier was about the Illustrated Kyrie banner. Do you think the Little Mermaid medals will be in the High Score Challenge later? I do believe so. I do believe we're going to get a High Score Challenge tonight. It's going to be crazy, guys. If we get High Score Challenge and the Illustrated 13 medal, whoa. Man, that's going to be crazy, guys. That's going to be a lot to deal with. But I think that if we do get the High Score Challenge tonight or on the weekend, I don't know when they're going to release it, the medals that we're seeing right now, these medals up here, they are going to be, they're going to be the points. You know, they're probably going to be 14% each ones. Unless they bring some other, unless they bring a score assistance deal or something, then maybe those will also be 20. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be 21%. But yeah, I do believe that we are going to get a High Score Challenge. And yeah, these medals are going to be part of it. Next question is from Drawer. Do you plan on mirroring that dark side of yours? I know it's a lot of mirrors, but that tier 4 is a total beast. My dark side is I'm just sad. Every time I see my dark side now, I just cry inside a little bit. My dark side is the only tier 4 medal that I have guilted, and he is at 77%. He would take 53 medals to max out, 53 mirrors to max out. Do I want to do it? Yes, I do. Am I going to do it? Probably not. If we had a lot more mirrors in the game, maybe I could plan to like give him 10 mirrors every single week until he got there. Or if we get a banner where we can pull previous High Score Challenge tier 4s. That'd be good. But yeah, for now, he's too low. I just can't justify it, especially with all the other Nova levels I could get from a lot of other medals who are very close to reaching max. Turbo Kiera from for a free to play. Is there another way to build up jewels other than story mode? I'm not strong enough for the challenge yet, and I run out of AP shop fast. You've done all the avatar boards too. Okay, so the best way that you can get jewels, and if you're a free to play player, is grind as far as you can into the quest just to get those jewels. And the only other thing you can do is just wait. Play the waiting game. Log in every day. Log in every day. Build up those logged in days. As I've shown in the videos that I do at the end of the month, we get anywhere between 3,000 to 6,000 jewels just from the presents, not including quest lines, not including events, and also try and do all the events possible, like all the events, even like if you haven't done all of the collecting material events, those give you jewels too. Everything in the game, completing it one time, the first time, will give you a jewel. Will give you jewels. They're even 30 jewels. But yeah, definitely try and go and get it as much as possible. Next question from PlayStation Master, and I know several other people have asked me this question before. I am going to gloss over it really fast because I am working on another video where I'm going to explain it much deeper. But what's the purpose of perks from accessories? Okay, so perks from accessories, if you go over here to the outfits and you look at... Ooh, data's changed. And my game is stuck. There you go. Nothing. Hello, game. Okay. Yeah, we know about that. Okay. Okay. So, go outfits, go accessories. So if you look right here, you see how this thing says perk here. The purpose of perks, and the thing that took me for a long time to figure out, is you see down here where it says perks, this one right here. If you hit perks here, then see right here, it says perk, and then see right, wait, there's a number right there. I know I could have just moved my whole camera, but behind me, you know what? Let me just do that real quick. Zoop. There. Okay. So over down there, it says item drop perk and skill perk. So, that's where you see how much it adds up. And if you look at my different outfits, I've got, well, that's the outfit that I use all the time. It's got a Omega Raid Boss perk of 10, a rare enemy perk of 2, and a skill perk of 18. The skill perk is the most important thing for me. But let's say that's just a mess up one. Oh, there's a skill perk 12 and a rare enemy perk 10. That's my Omega one. Raid Boss Omega perk of 30 and a skill perk of 6. And then we go back to the item drop perk, which is the one I'm currently using to try and get more Donalds. The skill perks give you a percentage increase on certain things. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't have the math. There is an exact math to exactly how much. But I will tell you this, even my Omega Raid perk of 30, you'd think, oh my goodness, it's a 30% chance of... No, it's not a 30% chance. It's a tiny little chance of getting a better, of getting an Omega. But from what I've seen, the skill perk one really does work. Alessandro asked, question, would you constantly get weekly VIP if 1 mirror per day becomes permanent? I'm already getting VIP almost every single week, so the extra mirror a day would be an added bonus. But personally for me, I get the VIP because then, well, lately we've had a lot of 0 AP in the VIP campaigns. The SIDs add up, and I really do like the SIDs. And I don't like having to wait if I need a couple extra Mickeys or something. Will the 7 extra mirrors a week be nice? Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be good. It'd be a lot better if it was 21, but because if it was 21, then I could actually start working like on Darkside and other ones. But yeah, that's good. I will. Okay. Yes, I would. I wouldn't tell people, hey, buy the VIP because you're going to get 1 extra mirror a day. No. If it was 3 extra mirrors a day, then I'd be like, hey, you know what? This is not a bad deal. But it's still too much money. $15 a week is too much. They need to reduce VIP to $5 a week. I've been saying that for a long time. I'm going to keep saying it. Square Enix, please lower VIP to $5 a week. Next question comes from another question from Turbo Kiera. How often have you seen zero AP happen? Missing it pretty hard right now. Zero AP, since it came out, we've been getting it about once a month, and actually we've been getting it more than that. So zero AP has been showing up usually for half the month, every month since it first showed up. And I remember we were all so upset because the first Monday that we didn't get the half AP, because for those of you who don't know, when the game originally started, on Mondays you got half AP. So if you bought VIP, you used Monday to farm as much as you possibly could. That was way back when the game first started. I can't believe how excited we were for that. But they took that away. They took away the half AP campaigns because they said that there would be many more zero AP campaigns coming up in the future. The problem is that now that we're missing zero AP, and you know something else I've noticed? Have we had a zero AP campaign in the same weeks that we have a gem campaign? I don't think we have we? I don't think we've had a zero AP campaign at the same time. I think they do that because they know that a lot of people will spend jewels to restore AP to get those top ranks, to get those gems and those titles. Next question from Francois Venir. DOJ2, the 5 Mercy, is the 5 Mercy pull over? Again, like I said, no, I don't think it is. I think it's just a matter of banner classification. As I said before, I think that the way they've made this game, if we ever see Epic Metal Carnival, we've never seen an Epic Metal Carnival at 5 pulls. I think that's just what they classify it. Now, I may be wrong, and next week and maybe we get an Epic Metal Carnival at 5 pulls and they all become 5 pulls. I hope that they do that because they notice that people are not happy with the 10 pull. I hope. But I think that if we see a deal pull, hopefully like a new deal, like a New Year's deal, or they may have, I don't know, what could they, would they ever have deals? I don't know. February deal, Valentine's Day deal, Proud Mode deal. I don't know. Whenever they have one of those they may code for 5 Mercy pull. But if we see like an Epic Metal again, Epic Metal Carnivals, I personally think they're just going to come at 10. Unless I'm wrong and they change it, which I would be very happy if they do. But to answer your question, dude, I hope it's not over. I hope the 5 Mercy pulls are not gone, because 5 Mercy pulls go, if we go back to all the pulls being 10 for Mercy, that is going to be so frustrating. Last question from X Xander Zones. What's better, strength up or a stat speed magic strength up? And is tier 3 the stat equivalent of a 3 times tier, or does it increase more? Okay, so what you're asking is the difference between regular strength and attribute boost. Sorry, regular boost and attribute boost. So the best way we can take a look at that, I'm trying to think of 2 side-by-side ones. Yeah, let's think of this one. So KH Aerith raises strength by 1 tier. Just raises strength by 1 tier. White Rabbit, who is right... Where's my White Rabbit? White Rabbit, where are you? White Rabbit. I just passed. There he is. White Rabbit raises speed-based strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. So an attribute boost, from what we have found out, regular boosts are higher by a slight percentage than attribute ones. Now, I am not the best person to ask this. If you want to ask someone who knows exactly what those boosts are, you need to go to Tempest's stream. Now, Tempest currently streams on Twitch, but he also will be streaming on Streamy soon. And actually, he's going to join Nights After Dark, I think. That's Ryoki's multi-stream. So I'll leave links for that in the description. But yeah, if you want to know the exact numbers, go to his stream and ask him. I'm sure he will explain to you. If you just want a straight answer, regular strength, like KH2 Aerith, is better than White Rabbit. But yeah, that's it. That's all we have, guys. So thank you very much again for another Q&A Wednesday / Thursday / whatever you want to call it. Again, guys, these happen every single Wednesday during the stream. So if you guys have a question, it doesn't matter what the question is, guys. This is completely a judgment-free zone, guys. If you guys have a question, wondering, you know what, just anything, just wondering anything about the game. If you've ever had a question about the game and you have been too shy, or you're afraid that people will make fun of you for asking a question, just come to the stream. We're not going to. Every single question is treated like, as long as it's a serious question, you know. I mean, please keep the question serious yourself as well. But if you have a serious question and you really would like to know something about the game, come on down to the stream, hang out with us, and just ask. We will be more than happy to answer your questions. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, another question and answer day. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.